common sense. Gotta prove it to myself that I'm on top of. And you would never know a guy without a goddess is honest. Honest kidding, I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and tell his pockets empty. I could be the CEO, just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you, cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't dream, girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed, and for no reasons. They wanna see us end up like we Regina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman, let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman, woman.
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. I came up, ooh, I was down. You change up, stay far around me. I came up, ooh, I was down. You change up, stay far around me. Same squad. Drop out, blue clouds, raindrops. Big plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay.
This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. And with a moment here before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups. As we get set to watch the Liberty here, what are your thoughts, guys? These are two teams that move the ball extremely well, Tim.
This is a matchup for the purists, Blake. I mean, if there's one thing that sets the WNBA apart from other leagues, it's just the tremendous ball movement and passing.
We've got the cream of the crop here, and it is not just the passing. Expect incredible movement off the ball on both sides.
Now here's Vivians. Pass to Robinson. Six to shoot. Back to Vivians. Over Howard. Vivians misses. Here's Allen. Over to the wing. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The shot, no good. And so the Fever will take it the other way. To the paint. Egbo gets the bucket.
When you have played as many games as Danielle Robinson, your eyes light up when you see the open player.
Here's Dangerfield. Egbo pulls it in. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And there's the call on Dangerfield.
Personal foul.
That is her first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Robinson. Pass to Hole. Screen by Smith. The three. And the three ball is good.
Well, look at Smith showing off a little bit of range. She's good at going after those three-point opportunities.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. They get it again. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Here's Howard. Good. And the assist goes to Crystal Dangerfield.
Kentucky player who'd rather get an assist than a hoop. Dangerfield with sweet feet.
Pass to Egbo. Outside Vivians. Outside Robinson. Hole. Outside Vivians. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. And another three for Indiana.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
The Fever leading.
Well, from the moment Lexi Hull was born, she's had someone right by her side. her twin sister, Lacey. Together, they won national championships in high school and then again in college.
And that was the Mobile One drive, low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and it's finishes like that which have helped them build the lead here in the first half.
Left side, Howard. Fires for three. Nailed from three-point land. And the Hull twins, known for their tenacious style of play.
Well, it's a big reason why Lexi went 6th overall in the 2022 draft. She leaves it all out there and works very hard defensively. And that's a mindset that started in the backyard playing against her twin sister.
Heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the fast break.
That's rapid-fire basketball at its best.
Showtime.
Here's Egbo. Now here's Hull. Smith outside. Takes the three. And another three for Indiana.
What a confident player Smith is, wasting no time with the rise and fire.
Now here's Ionescu. Defense right on him. Lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
She didn't need to make the layup complicated, but she did decide to put a little cherry on top.
Pass to Smith. Makes it off the glass.
Nice move by Alyssa Smith inside, getting herself the high percentage look.
The Liberty Trail. The drive by Ionescu. Yep, that one goes.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Smith. Rebound New York. Dolson with it. And the ball is tied up. So we'll have a jump ball. Hull on the wing, covered by Ionescu. Here's Egbo. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. The shot that time not on target. Now Indiana takes it the other way. Outside Robinson. Hull. Covered by Ionescu. With her first shot attempt. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, we've seen Lexi Hull has some range, but she can also slash, bring it inside.
It's stolen by Robinson. And there's the call on Dangerfield.
Crystal Dangerfield.
That'll be her second foul of the game.
Second team foul. In for New York, Sammy Whitcomb.
Outside Vivians. Pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Now Hull. Tries a three. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. Outside Whitcomb. No good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Vivians. Smith with it. Puts it up from 15. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. On the wing, Sammy Whitcomb. Covered by Vivians. And that one's good.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Pass to Vivians. Smith. Now Robinson. Hull with the ball. The three is up. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, from range, Lexi Hull very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
Here's Ionescu. That shot's good, and she's down 3 for 7.
There has not been much defense to speak of yet, has there?
Nope. It's been all offense all the time here.
Since the first season of WNBA basketball back in 1997, we've had so many changes. One constant, the New York Liberty, an original team.
And here's Cannon. Pass to Hull from about 10 feet out, and it's wide right, hits off the rim. And the Liberty have been in New York since the beginning.
And that is a true testament to their fans. They have stuck with the Liberty since day one, providing tremendous support for one of the cornerstones of the league.
That's a nice drive there. She beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, Destiny Henderson is so skilled at seeing the whole floor.
Left side Whitcomb uses the glass to finish the layup.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Now Henderson. Tipped away. Pass to Vivians. To the middle. Here's Whitcomb. And that one drops.
Assisted by Sabrina Ionescu.
Now here's Henderson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Vivians. Hull from deep. And the Fever hit again from deep.
A textbook feed to Hall, who was all set up, ready to shoot.
Here's Ionescu. Beautiful reverse layup.
Beautiful reverse. She put the moves on and left the defense in the rear view mirror.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Well, in this salary cap league, rookie contracts have massive value.
The lower cap numbers, they really help with team building. If you have a few players on rookie scale deals, that frees up space to go up after a big free agent or two.
And that's why the WNBA draft is so crucial for teams. If you can just find a keeper, you have a big leg up on the competition.
Both teams deciding to change it up. New York on D. They trail by 3. And there's the whistle. That goes on Benaja Laney. That is her first foul of the game.
Teams first. 4th team foul.
Off the inbound. Henderson, shot is off. On with the ball. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Whitcomb. She nails it. Right up.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Angster. And here's Cannon. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
great vision from a very unselfish Emily Engstler. She is really all about the team. You know, Emily Engstler does a little bit of everything for this team. She's a double-double threat, but she can also chip in with steals and blocks.
And here's Henderson. Hull.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Henderson. Pass to Hull. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range. Well, in today's WNBA, teams really want players like Emily Engstler.
And that's why Indiana made her a top 5 pick. Engstler has great size, can shoot. You can really play her anywhere from the 2 to the 4. Just a flexible player.
Now here's Henderson. Here's Cannon. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Beautiful dish down low.
And that one's good.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Pass to Engstler. Here's Cannon. Laid in with a nice touch on the glass. The Liberty Trail. Here's Willoughby. Banked in off the glass.
Using her strength and length to get to the rim, opponents have a hard time containing Willoughby on the drive.
Now Engstler, defended by Laney. Pass to Henderson. Engstler the screen. Inside. Now here's Henderson. Oh, up top. Puts up the three. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Good on that three-point shot.
And we know Henderson can drain it from deep. And if we remember it, well, the defense, they must remember it.
And that one drops for her.
Her quickness and soft touch around the rim, it allows her to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in the arsenal.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Cannon. And there the Fever with another bucket.
What a passing display she's putting on.
She is spoiling us today. Just another incredible assist for the highlight reel, and the reel is getting quite long.
Here's Henderson. On the wing, Emily Engstler. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Love the assertiveness from Emily Engstler, looking so confident off the catch.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
The Indiana
Fever on top,
45.
up 5. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
This team's on the same page. They're right where they need to be on offense.
Yeah, they're on the same page, the same chapter, you know, whatever you want to call it. And they're hitting their scorers right when they need to, making scoring just easy for them.
Henderson with it. Pass to Vivians. Let's go with a three. The rebound by the Liberty. Here's Willoughby. There's the three. Sinks the triple.
Well, Willoughby has an elite three-point shooting touch, and that does a lot for her team's spacing.
The Fever with the lead. Smith outside. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Natasha Howard. Here's Dolson. And it's good. The game is all even.
The balance, it's a huge part of Dolson's game. Might catch defenders by surprise how well she can maneuver with the rock.
Now here's Henderson. Smith outside. Drills the three-pointer.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. Now, I'm sure that was not the plan.
Here's Dangerfield. Here's the three. That's in. She's got 2 made now. She's shooting 2 for 3.
Answering the three with one of her own. Crystal Dangerfield playing with fire.
Pass to Vivians. And it's Dolson with the rebound. On the wing, Rebecca Allen. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Here's Cannon. They trail by 3. Pass to Vivians. From deep. And another 3 for Indiana.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3. Now, basketball is life in the state of Indiana. From high school to college to pro, they just love the game at every level in the Hoosier State.
Here's Cannon. 8 points for her. Back to Vivians. Bangs home the trifecta.
Vivians.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Playing in basketball-crazed Indiana, the Fever have a great following, and you'd expect nothing less.
Yeah, for sure. These fans are awesome. They're loud, and they really know the game. Indianapolis has to be one of the best stops in the entire league.
Now here's Allen. She has 6. And again, it's Williams with a 3.
She is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, she can't miss.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Here's Smith. 11 points in the game. To the inside. And Victoria Vivians again.
Well, you pay so much attention to Smith. You can see why that's a huge plus for this team. It can open up things for others.
Here's Dolson. And she's good on the 3 ball.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Up top, Henderson.
Liberty foul.
Guarded by Howard.
Rebecca
And that's a foul. Called on foul.
Team's first.
That's her first
team
foul.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Cannon. The basket is good. The assist from Danielle Robinson.
A very capable passer. Robinson moves the ball well out of a really either guard position.
Shoots it up. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Assisted by Sabrina Ionescu.
Indiana trailing. And here is Robinson. And here's Melissa Smith for 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
All the three-pointers coming off her fingers have been right on the money.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Well, it looks like that last 3 definitely got Ionescu's attention. She goes to the arc with a purpose and drains the answer.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Now Robinson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. A good look from Victoria Vivians. Howard with the rebound.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Here's Allen. And again, it's the liberty from deep.
Yet another three for her. Once we hit the second quarter, the three starting to fall down like rain for her.
Pass to Vivians. Back to Robinson. And here's Cannon. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
And the Liberty call time here. New York leading. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Here's Dolson. That one is good. She has missed only one of her 6 shots from the floor.
Another reason you want Dolson on your team. She can turn a missed basket into points. Tremendous effort on the boards.
Now here's Smith. 14 points for her. Indiana again missing. Ionescu outside. Drops in the tray.
What a terrific night for Sabrina Ionescu, showing off her abilities as a natural-born scorer.
Well, really from a couple of years before Sabrina Ionescu came to the league, we knew she would be the top pick of the draft, but she has had a challenging start to her career.
Good. And this goes to Crystal Dangerfield.
Really, guys, an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Smith outside. Back to Robinson. Victoria Vivians on the wing. Will it go? The shot comes out, and it's the Liberty taking it the other way. And unfortunately for Ionescu, her rookie season was difficult.
No, you start with the 2020 draft. It's a virtual one. You don't get to go in person. Sabrina had to start her career without fans back in the bubble, and then game 3 in Bradenton. A bad ankle injury ends her season. Just a nightmare start to her career. Despite all of that, Ionescu has become a star. You know, there can be some luck involved in offensive rebounding, unless you're as good as she is. Those tip-ins, those are by design. Those are pure skill.
Too open that time. Made it look easy.
Well, not a volume shooter by any means. Dangerfield does have a very nice three-point shot, and she's effective from deep.
Down low. Shot's good by Cannon.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
Here's Howard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Shows good mobility for a big. Natasha Howard has a knack for getting to the rim.
Knocked away. Crystal Dangerfield from deep. And again, Dangerfield with a 3.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of him.
Pass to Egbo. Here's Vivians. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining. How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Timeout called the Fever. Fever making a change here. The Fever really having a tough go here. Lexi Hole on the wing. Back to Robinson. And the foul called on Sabrina Ionescu. That's foul number 2 for her.
Foul. Second team foul.
On defense, New York. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. All sorts of time, and Enxler gets it to go. On offense, here's the Liberty. Ionescu outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
One of the hardest workers in the WNBA, Sabrina Ionescu has worked really hard at perfecting that shot. While joining as an expansion team in 2000, the Indiana Fever have one title. That was in 2012 when the Fever defeated Minnesota in 4 games, bringing Indy their first WNBA or NBA championship.
Now here's Hahn. The baseline J. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Enxler. Beyond the arc. That ball is off target, and that miss makes her 2 for 3. Here's Ionescu. Rebounded by the Fever. And when you talk about that 2012 Fever team, one of the great memories were the raucous finals crowds.
Over 18,000 on hand for Game 3 when the Fever pounded Minnesota 76-59. Most impressive wins in Fever history. I mean, they just love basketball in the state of Indiana. Ionescu made her WNBA debut in 2019, but we didn't see her again until 2022. Well, Hans proved to be well worth the wait. What a fun player to watch.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And at 6'10", Ionescu is an excellent three-point shooter. Talk about a stretch 5.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, one of the tallest players in league history. Shu isn't really a volume shooter, but she does know how to make her attempts count. And then on the other end, Her length causes major issues in the paint. Well, there's a lot of great basketball cities in the country. We know that. But there is nothing, and I mean nothing, like playing in New York. There's just something different about playing hoops in the Big Apple.
3 points.
That's using the bounce pass to perfection.
Ionescu, left side. And the shot goes in.
You don't see handles like that every day. Ionescu is so skilled at breaking down her defender.
And I got to admit, I agree with Brian. Basketball in the big city is something special.
Unfortunately, I got to agree with Brian too. If you think about all the great players who come through this city, how incredible the atmosphere is for Knicks and Liberty games in New York. They are special, and every WNBA player loves playing.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Egbo. Henderson with it. The tray. And another three for Indiana.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Sammy Whitcomb goes in. Hole with the rebound.
I like the D. They weren't about to swing the door open and let her cruise in for the layup. Good job.
Henderson with it. 6 points for her. Pass to Angsler. Launches a three. Connects from three-point range.
Well, it's nice to see Angsler knock the triple down because when she does this, the floor really opens up.
The try by Ionescu. Yep, that goes.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Here's Smith. 17 points in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Technical foul.
And so she hits the technical free throw.
Needs work from here. Angsler not fond of the charity stripe.
Here's Smith. Indiana again missing. And here's Onion Wade. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is another way Onion Wade can beat you, putting the ball on the deck.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Liberty. They lead by 13. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. And you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. It's stolen by Howard. Here's Allen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
Great to see Howard find her wide open teammate. She continues to develop her ability to make plays.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
That's how you have to play. They're still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. Right side Vivians, outside Robinson. Back to Vivians, clock at 6. Egbo. Here's Robinson, rejected by Natasha Howard.
Love the patience from Howard. She has the timing and instincts that every shot blocker needs to succeed.
She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. She never stops working.
Victoria Vivians on the wing. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty. Well, we know the WNBA playoffs are just one bracket. There's no distinction between West and East.
And I love that setup. Some years there's clearly a better conference. In a lot of recent years, the West has been way stronger than the East.
Absolutely. You want the best two teams in the finals, regardless of conference. And with this WNBA playoff system, we get that every year.
Now here's Robinson. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Wow, it is a huge day on the glass for a player who's, you know what, they're giving up a lot of size to bigger players out there. Very impressive.
Dolson, shot's good.
We've seen them do a good job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and that's why they're starting to pull away. Foot on the gas pedal, not getting conservative at all, just adding to that lead.
Yeah, put this game out of doubt.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, things are going Smith's way offensively. He's playing with fire, finding chances to score.
Here's Dangerfield. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half. They've gotten a lot of extra possessions because of their rebounding effort.
It's been a lot, and I think it's made the difference in this game because they've done great work on the boards.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
Timeout called the Fever. Here's Vivians. 20 points for her. Ball's knocked loose, and she's all alone. Here's Allen. Lays it in on the breakaway.
This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Now here's Robinson looking for her first basket still in this one.
Tracking down a look. You like how Smith doesn't just wait for a shot to come to her.
Here's Dolson. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in. And it's the Fever ball.
Sabrina Ionescu might be the most hyped player we've ever seen coming into the league. I mean, you think about draft night 2020, her jersey sold out within minutes of the Liberty taking her.
And that one's good. Vivians.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Pass to Dolson. Now Hull. She's got 13. Outside Robinson. Now here's Vivians. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Egno gets the bucket. So much pressure on Ionescu from the jump. That's what happens when you start your career in New York City.
Well, everything is magnified in the Big Apple, but Sabrina's navigated it very well. From her humble beginnings in Walnut Creek, California, all the way to New York, Ionescu's risen to the occasion.
There is zero doubt. Sabrina Ionescu is the cornerstone of this New York Liberty organization. Since the Liberty won the lottery, let alone had the draft, I mean, she was the focal point in New York.
Timeout called the Liberty.
While the end of the last decade was pretty rough for Indiana, they were one of the best teams in the league from 2009 to 2015, making it to at least the Eastern Conference Finals in 5 of those 7 seasons.
Outside Robinson to the middle. Here's Cannon. It's good for the 7th time this game, and she shot 7 and made 7. I think that's 100%. Going back a few years for the Fever, during that 2009 to 2015 run, they were one of the elite organizations in the league.
Absolutely, reaching 3 WNBA finals, including winning it all in 2012. I am sure that Fever fans are itching for those glory days again.
Now here's Vivians. She's got 23.
Victoria
It's good.
Vivians.
Easy little jump shot for her there, guys.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Dangerfield, that's good.
Quite simply, sit back, enjoy the show Dangerfield is putting on. This offensive explosion has been fun to watch.
That shot
Victoria,
wide open.
Vivians.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Count that one.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Outside Vivians. Back to Robinson. Hull shoots a three. And the fever hit again from deep. Here's Dangerfield. He's got 19. The drive by Ionescu. Good on the assist goes to Crystal Dangerfield.
When Sabrina wants to, there's no stopping her from getting to the hole.
Pass to Cannon. Here's Hull. Screen by Smith. To the right side. And the fever hit again from deep.
3 points.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Here's Ionescu. And the layup is good.
Given Ionescu's soft touch around the rim, defenses have to be extra careful about letting her inside.
Outside Robinson. For three. Drains the three-pointer.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Stephanie Olsen. That's her first foul.
Teams first. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Henderson. 6 points for her. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hahn.
Shoot.
That is her first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Teams first. Second team foul. Substitution for your liberty. Jocelyn Willoughby. Sammy Whitcomb.
Here's Cannon. Good on the triple.
Emma
If she
Cannon.
gets rolling, she can be an absolute handful to deal with. And right now, she is rolling.
Now here's Laney. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hahn.
Shoot.
That'll be her second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Indiana with the ball. Pass to Hull. She tries for three. No luck on that one. On with the ball. 10 points for her. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
Here's Henderson. Here's Smith. Yes, it's good. She's made 2 for everyone she's missed. That's 10 of 15 in the contest. And the Liberty with possession here. They lead by 11. Willoughby can't get it to go. Here's the Fever with the ball. On the wing, Emily Angstell. And the lead is down inside single digits.
She's made an impact with the three-point shot today. And guess what? That's another big one.
Yeah, and that's where she's been getting her points. And with a couple more out there, man, we've really got a ball game on our hands.
And here's Henderson. She has 6. And there's the foul called on Whitcomb.
First personal foul.
That is
Teams
her first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
And here's Melissa Smith for 3. And another
Melissa
3
Smith.
for Indiana.
For 3.
Even on inbounds plays, you can't leave 3 shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
Here's Laney. The shot from the low post is good.
Against all odds, Laney's created in this league. The best league in the world. You think a little contact is going to stop her shot?
Now here's Hull. He's got 19. Smith. Here's Cannon. And another basket for Indiana.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Laney for three. That one is off. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Now Henderson. They set a pick. Pass to Angsler. That's the 3 fly. And another three for Indiana.
She has made a living out there beyond the arc. What a weapon that shot has been for her.
Especially at this point of the game, it's a critical time, and her three-point shot could end up telling the story.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The Fever trailing, and they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
There's the triple. Gets it to go from downtown.
3 points.
Is that really another made shot for Angsler? I mean, we're seeing why she was a top 5 pick, because she has limitless potential.
Now here's Laney. Another miss by Benijah Laney.
Well, over her first 4 years in the league, Benijah Laney averaged just 3 points per game. But then in 2020, she blew up during year 5, scoring 17 points per game.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Egbo. Up top, Angsler for the lead. Rebound, New York. And Benijah Laney, one of the great stories from the 2020 Bradenton bubble.
Well, those 17 points per game were not a fluke. Laney made the All-Star game the next year, 2021. Benijah has turned herself into a premier wing.
2 points. That one goes in.
The defense pretty much helpless to stop that layup. Just too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Pass to Hole. And here's Henderson. Egbo. Now Henderson for the tie. Knocks down the 3 ball. And that'll tie this game up.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake. How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Now here's Henderson.
New York foul.
She's got 9.
Shoot.
It's her first trip to the line.
3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Indiana.
The first one falls.
Really makes the most of her minutes. Destiny Henderson makes sure her presence is felt.
Now here's Dangerfield. He's got 19. And they double up Crystal Dangerfield. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. So we'll have a jump ball.
Team foul.
Donyon Wade. From downtown, the three-pointer is on target.
Well, you go back to her college days. Donyon Wade has put a lot of work into her three-point shot, and we're seeing the results.
Now Cannon. 3 seconds left. Count that one.
Emma Cannon.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
That's the
And
end
as
of
we
the
finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams
143.
trading buckets.
141.
It's the Liberty up by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
And with the accuracy to go along with that vision, she put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That is how you orchestrate.
Okay, fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. Pass to Ionescu. Allen from past the arc drills it from outside.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. just so dependable here today.
The deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
Yeah, both of these teams are firing on all cylinders right now. I love it.
Angsler with it. Pass to Egbo. Outside Vivians. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great open look there.
Come on. You can't leave her alone like that, especially from long range.
Here's Dolson. Here's Howard. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
4th in the league in O-boards during her breakout 2018 campaign. Howard is a threat to turn any missed shot into a bucket.
In transition, here come the Liberty. Stops, pops, and out of bounds. The Fever will take it.
Fever ball. Substitution for the Fever. Danielle Robinson.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Here's Allen. Shoots the 3. Robinson grabs the miss. Tries from 10. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Stephanie Dolson. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Howard. Good for another bucket. Half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
The defender couldn't slow Howard down inside. Her agility helping her there.
There's the foul. It's on Howard.
First personal foul.
That is the first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Cannon. Pass to Vivians. The 3. He can't hit that time.
He had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
The drive by Ionescu. And the basket is good.
He's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
And here's Indiana. On the wing, Emily Angsler. Drains it from beyond the arc.
3.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Dangerfield outside. Goes back up. And the layup good by Howard.
Well, remember, he was somebody who couldn't even crack the starting 5. Now a key starter on title team. Howard is a player who looks to pour it in.
And Allen gets it to go.
Put herself in a great position to finish that break off.
Yeah, and that right there is just a great read of how the play was developing and where the ball was going.
Such high basketball IQ.
And here is Robinson. Outside Vivians. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Howard. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Here's Allen. Sinks the 3-pointer.
It's been all about tempo and pace with them, and it's led them to a big advantage in fast break points.
It's a big reason they're in front, Tim. All that early offense, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed
and
it.
This is a team that loves to go up and down the floor, Brian. We love to watch it.
Shots good by Cannon. So many talented players in the league. Anyone you think that gets overlooked?
Maybe not overlooked, but Nneka Ogwumike sticks out to me. Didn't get named to the United States team that went to Tokyo, despite clearly being one of the best in the world.
And for me, it's Alicia Gray, because you simply can't quantify what she brings with her defensive intensity. And when you look at gritty players like Gray, they deserve more props.
And that one's good. It's Vivians.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Here's Dangerfield. Here's Dolson. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the 2nd effort.
A solid 6'5" player. Dolson has the mentality, more importantly, to be a great big in this league, not fazed by contact.
Ionescu, and she drops it in from the low post.
Little teardrop from Ionescu. You need this shot to excel in the WNBA as a point like Sabrina is.
Pass to Cannon. Outside Robinson. Victoria Vivians on the wing. Inside. Legmo gets the bucket.
Outstanding entry pass. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
And the Liberty call time here.
Liberty.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
That one drops for her.
Rapidly finishing inside Dangerfield, not at all scared of the bigs.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Victoria Vivians on the wing. Outside Robinson. Pass to Engstler. From the arc. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time she's done that tonight on 14 shots.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defense.
Count that bucket.
Once Howard collects inside, just one thing on her mind. Score.
Now here's Vivians. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Now Robinson. Pass to Vivians. Smith. Back to Vivians. Lets it go from 11. Good, and the assist goes to Nalissa Smith.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Here's Dolson. It's rebounded by Engstler.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
Back to Robinson. Pass to Engstler. The three ball. And the Fever hit again from deep.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
On the wing, Rebecca Allen. Covered by Vivians. And Allen gets it to go.
The assist by Stephanie Dolson.
Now here's Robinson. Engstler. And another three for Indiana.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Dangerfield, right side. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Shot's good by Smith.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
That one goes. Count it. Here's Robinson. Outside Vivians. Angsler. But they get it back.
Melissa Smith.
Ionescu has it. Crystal Dangerfield from deep. It's hauled in by Melissa Smith. The Fever trailing. They get a hand on it. Allen with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Danielle Robinson. For three, Victoria Vivians. And good. Coming off the assist by Danielle Robinson. Here's Ionescu. Crystal Dangerfield from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. So it's Indiana now. Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Really, they're not pleased at all with the looks they've given up inside, and they want to talk to the team about tightening things up defensively.
Well, that's what's got to happen, and I'm sure the coaches will let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and that's a recipe for disaster.
Fever making a switch here. For three. And that's good. Melissa Smith for three.
When you need a hoop, Melissa Smith is such a great option. She's got skill, size, and heart.
Timeout called the Liberty. New York in the lead. Here's Hahn. Here's Willoughby. Soft touch off the glass.
So while officially she's listed at 6 feet flat, Willoughby plays taller than her height.
Now Smith past a hole. Smith. Here's Egbo. Here's Melissa Smith, plenty of space. And there the Fever with another bucket.
What a smart use of the mid-range by Smith, giving defenders another thing to worry about.
Here's Allen. And she uses a glass on the layup.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Smith outside. To Egbo. Oh, expanding her range. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. Here's Vivians. Smith outside. Here's Hull. Yes, and it's Melissa Smith picking up the assist.
Big time hoop, Lexi Hull more than ready for prime time.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul, teams
What a
first.
play in attack mode
First
and
team
getting inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. Some very important free throws there.
Smith up top, pass the hole. Now here's Vivians. And there the Fever with another bucket. And the Liberty with possession here. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Hahn. Good once again. That makes it 8 for 9 this game. And here's Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Right side, Robinson. Ooh, no luck on that one. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Howard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Indiana with the ball.
Clock's their worst enemy now.
Yeah, they need to work very quickly.
And you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote, and what a story she wrote.
What was the story?
They're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
First personal foul, teams first. Second team foul. Substitution for the Fever. Emma Cannon. Destiny Henderson.
Smith outside. Pass to Henderson. Hull with the ball. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, it's pretty simple. If I'm one of Hull's teammates, I keep looking for her. She is cooking with grace.
And an intentional foul right there.
Teams first. Second team
So
foul.
the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Maureen Johannes at the line for 2.
And she hits both free throws. And it's an 8-point ball game. And it's the Fever ball. Pass the hole. Trying her luck from deep. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so she drops them both. And it's a 7-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. What's your take, guys?
Talk all they want, but I just don't see a way for them to get back into this one.
I'm not sure why they took that time out. It's probably too late.
Henderson. Indiana again missing. Now here's Hahn. And so it's New York winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked, but it's a win nonetheless.
And I think the fans gave them the most they really needed down the stretch. This crowd was with them all the way.
And that's a wrap, everyone.